Ahojte, vítajte späť pri ďalšom videu, kde sme sa chystali do roboty. A Juri a sme zastihli ránko, že ako sa máme, čo sa máme. A mi vraví, či bola nejaká drsná party na ulici v noci. Sa opýtam, že čo, prečo. Takže znova uradoval náš sused. Takto vypadá jeho auto po poslednom update v noci. Výsledok večerného správania sa. A máme ďalšie auto rozbité. Takže ideme aktuálne kontaktovať ľudí, ktorí budú, dúfam, že nám schopní nejakým spôsobom pomôcť. Jedná sa suseda z konca ulice znova. A bohužiaľ Cuprička to chytila napriamo cez celý bok. Zadný nárazník, panel, dvere, spätné je odtrhnuté. Takže je to taká neveselá situácia s autičkom našim nešťastným. A no, uvidíme. Najsmutnejšie na tom je, že ja som to včera nahlasoval na orgány tuna, pretože tam naši susedia z konca ulice, oni si radi zakúria a vypijú trošku. No a samozrejme nikto neprišiel, takže výsledok máme taký, že je rozbité jedno auto, je rozbité susedové druhé auto, takže toho budeme tiež kontaktovať, že ako sa má. Vidíte, nárazník rozbitý. No a uvidíme, aký bude výsledok. Spasa tam je výsledok taký, že sme sa nikde nepohli, pretože poisťovňa povedala, že tie zábery z kamery, ktoré vám sa potom znova strihnem, aj není vidno špz-ka. Tu je stále značik takýto. Takže uvidíme, no. Ideme to znova celé nafotiť, ideme to znova celé natočiť a ideme kontaktovať všetkých od poisťovne až po policej a uvidíme, no. Takže užívajte. Have a seat if you want to have a seat.
Thanks. Hey, you alright?
Tea or coffee?
I'm alright, thank you very much.
Good.
Yeah. So I believe you're having problems with some neighbours. I know that you had. There was like a crash or something like that.
Probably seen it when you coming.
No.
The white car.
No, it's still early morning for me.
You want to see it?
Yeah, go on.
I'll show you the car. What happened? I can show you a video as well how I found it yesterday.
Yes.
So yeah, basically the whole situation is Friday when I came home.
Yeah.
It was like 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. Park up the car, what you see in it, jump out, terrible weed smell. Yeah. From down the road, there were like 3-4 people in the car smoking weed, because you can obviously smell it.
Did you by any chance get a VRA, like the registration plate of the vehicle?
Yeah. It was the black BMW. So the registrations. So one of the registration was the one which has no wheel. So this is how the vehicle actually ended up. This is the car that hit me, which is quite obvious that something happened.
Yeah.
So this is the registration, Yankee Romeo's. I believe it belonged to the same people.
Yeah. What number is that?
That's number 70. Let me just put on the book. I think it's 79, 77.
59, 57.
Oh, it was actually 59. Yeah.
The house number.
So I did report it to the police that people in the car smoking weed, and obviously not good combination.
No.
The next morning result is that.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid it's getting to the point where I'm keep reporting it, nothing's happening, and they're going to run somebody over.
Yeah.
It probably won't be on this street because it's too narrow, and but still, he managed to crash 2 cars.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just want to make sure what we're going to do with it, because this is the second time it happened. I have 1 car write-off already.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gone. Insurance told me they ain't going to cover it because there's no registration on the CCTV. They just see a car would hit my vehicle and he ran off.
Yeah.
I send them the evidence that, look, the BMW parked up down the road, have my silver paint on it. It's exactly the same corner. It was fully refused. And now it's going to be the same situation because you can't see the reg. And I'm basically down £4,000.
Yeah. No, I do understand the frustration. I'd be just as angry as you would be, to be honest. In terms of CCTV, have you got that on you? you want to quickly show me? Because what I can do, because I'll most likely crime an ASB. Because I'm from Household, you see, so it will go to your local neighbourhood team. So if I've got all this, it will speed things up for you.
Bam. That's my wing mirror on the floor.
Yeah.
And now he will basically reverse to the Vauxhall.
Do the exact same thing.
He's just gonna hit it on the corner. Now he's gonna drive through the mono over there. Look, he's not even driving on the road.
No.
He's just gonna go through here, where's the grass with kids play and everything. Look, over the curb. Boom, boom.
Yeah. Okay. What I'll do is I'm just gonna send you a link. No, I'll have to do that when I get back actually.
So how are we gonna prevent these people who are on drugs, obvious on drugs or maybe drunk driving?
So what it will do is it will go down, once I've crimed it, it will go through like a filter system. It will go to your local neighbourhood team.
Forget about the local neighbourhood team. You know, these neighbours next to us, you've seen the sign for sale.
Yeah.
You know why they sold the house?
Why?
She's going on for 7 years.
How is it?
So we have two options. You guys gotta step in and be following the cars, put it on the CCTV system that is possibly a drug or drink and drive driver.
Yeah.
And you gotta be stopping them and checking them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or we will have big issues here. Because
obviously I can only do my part because I'm a PCSO. I can only just go and report it, and then it will be passed over to your local neighbourhood team. Because with neighbourhood teams, obviously, because I'm in Household, we unless it's a direct car appointment like right now, we can't then go on different patches and do like plain ops and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but neighbourhood team is not a police.
It's still police. They just deal with neighbourhood issues. So it's not like response. They deal with like incidences that are happening right then and there. Neighbourhood, we deal with appointments. We're still police. We can still arrest and everything like that. It's just we deal with solely neighbourhood issues. So this, for example.
So who's the neighbourhood police around here, or where they live, or how do they work?
It will because
because this is the kind of a situation when it's getting to the point that I'm getting scared somebody's gonna get run over very soon.
Have you reported it to the council as well, like the ASB team?
And what are they gonna do?
That they get involved, and then if there's enough evidence and everything, they can start putting a case against them. Is it bought or is it council that house?
I know the owner.
You do? Okay, is it bought or council?
It's basically his private house what he's renting.
But he's renting off a company, is it?
From a private person.
Yeah. So what the council can potentially do is get in contact with the people who he's renting off. Because realistically, that's a breach of his tenancy agreement if he's smoking weed and everything like that. So you can potentially go down that route if need be. But at the moment, obviously, what I'm doing is just getting all the details, getting all the facts, so I can basically crime it for you. Once it's crimed, I'll give you a crime reference number, so anything else that happens from now until you next contacted.
So why are you guys ain't coming down when somebody call like there's people smoking weed in the car to at least come down, take the details and see what's going on?
It all depends on command.
Yeah,
what's happening.
Because
and like that.
we own a workshop in Dudley. Yeah, and the police is coming down to tell us why there's a car parked in front of the school. So I'm not saying you should have other priorities.
No, I know what
but
you mean. It's just
you're getting the point. Like,
yeah, I do understand what you mean. It's just because obviously there's different departments for different things. So the people who's done for the car, that will be the neighbourhood team. That will most likely be one of me, like a PCSO, who's doing that because we can't arrest, we can't do plain clothes ops and all that kind of stuff. So we do more of like tickets and stuff. So we've all got our own little department kind of thing.
I know, but this is quite a serious offence, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Especially driver from an accident, that's a criminal offence.
Trust me, I understand your frustration, I really do. But what the best I can do right now is crime it. Obviously, they've told for you to go onto the website, didn't they?
I only have. Hold on. So West Midland Police, I have. Thank you for contacting us. Incident number you can find and support, and then I have an appointment reminder.
Yeah, okay.
It's the only thing what I have. So
I believe you because it's stating on here that you need to report the RTC because it's not for police, the RTC. I know it's drug related, so I will speak with my sergeant
Yeah.
about it. But unless there's, it's hard to explain, but unless there's actual evidence that they were on drugs at the time.
I mean, what I can do, I work on my own. I'm just gonna sit in front of the house. Yeah, I'm gonna be driving behind them. I'm gonna hit him with my car. You guys are gonna come, lick the paper. He's fucked. That guy is on drugs 24/7.
I'd probably say don't do that because you're going to get into trouble then as well.
What trouble?
Because if you're following them, they're going to say that's harassment, aren't they?
Oh, okay. So literally, I'm paying taxes, doing my business. Somebody hit my car twice, and if I'm gonna follow them, that's a harassment.
They can claim it.
Okay, so harassment is more as a thing than be driving on drugs and alcohol.
It's proving it though, isn't it?
So what? So we gotta prove them.
It's proving that they're on drugs at the time they were driving.
So, but that's what we need.
Yeah, but then you're going to put yourself at risk, aren't you?
So how are we gonna do it then? Because this might go on for another 7 years, and it's already going on for 7 years.
The best thing I can suggest is it is a slow process because you've got to try and prove it.
It's a very slow process.
And I do understand that. The best thing you can do is contact Dudley Council with the ASB team. They'll do a separate investigation, so you've got 2 investigations in one now.
Okay, other thing is, those people on benefits like 100%. That guy don't work.
And they have children.
The one with the weed,
yeah.
Okay.
And they have kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the social system like? You can't be on drugs, taking benefits and have kids.
Yeah.
So what's that situation?
With social services, anyone can report to social services about family. Anyone can report that. So if you feel like the kids in that house aren't being looked after properly, you can.
Oh, they've been on drugs as well? I'm seeing them rocking down the street. Yeah, he's 13, 14 and he's smoking weed. Yeah, I stopped him last year with a machete.
Okay.
That's that kind of a people.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is we have a big issue because if I'm gonna get involved talking to that guy, we will end up not in a breach of peace but something worse.
Yeah, which
because
is
that
why
guy
I strongly
is
advise you
mental.
don't.
Yeah, but he lives next door, and that motherfucker is walking down the road. Yeah, and he's literally smiling at me. And soon as I just gonna be watching, he start arguing with me.
Yeah.
Last time I just went down there to tell him like, "May you hit my car," and he started being aggressive.
Yeah.
And when the police came down, he just locked himself in the house like a cockroach. Then came out, and that was like situation sorted. Yeah. Nobody ever get his details. He was drunk like fuck the other day as well. You can smell the alcohol of him. Till today, which is from February, we don't know who he is, what's his name, do he actually have a driving license, is he insured, why is he still driving the car? Like, to me, the investigation is not getting anywhere, because what you're telling me now, I upload the video on the previous accident, I fill up all the paperwork, I contact everybody around me, and 3 months later, my other car is right off.
The Dudley Council that you can contact.
I contact the council.
You do?
Of course. And you know what? Next door neighbour is basically a councillor. He worked in the office. And you know why he's moving out? Because he didn't get anywhere in 7 years. They literally had to sell the house because of people like that, and they gotta move out.
Yeah.
Because the system ain't working. So I mean, you know, if this ain't gonna get nowhere, I'm gonna sort it out my way. Yeah, but my way will be similar way what they did. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna lock myself in the house. I will ignore you guys, and I'll be acting like nobody's ringing my bell, nobody's knocking my door. Problem sorted. And then you're gonna tell him to contact the council and procedure.
I'm just doing my job the way
I know what you're saying. But obviously the system ain't working, is it? Because how in the hell a guy who had 3 accidents in like 6 months, obviously under influence of drugs and maybe alcohol together, he's still driving a car, he's taking the kids to school and everything. Yeah, that to me is like alarming situation, because this is a matter of time. He's gonna kill someone and then you will investigate properly, because then it's important to do something.
No, I know what you mean, but the main thing is, it's obviously, like I said before, it's proving that he's on drugs at the time of the incident. Because at the same time...
So how are we going to do that?
But at the same time, because otherwise it's just your word against them, isn't it? Or someone else's word against them. Like, if that was to go to court, that wouldn't stand up.
Okay, so he hit my car.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Evidence.
Did no one come out at the time?
No.
Okay.
Because it was like 4 in the morning. Yeah, there's a car with no wheel, there are 2 cars where you can still see parked up in the same spot damage because I told the neighbor not to move it. I didn't move my car as well. Yeah, it's still in the same spot. We have evidence that someone with a registration on the car hit my vehicle. And why you guys not coming knock on the door like, yo, who's the owner? I need your details for the insurance. I need your something. Because my insurance, you know what they're going to do? I'm going to give them the details. They'll be passing the details to the insurer on the registration, and the insurer will go quiet. After 3 months, they're just going to send me a letter. They have no answer from the other insurance company. Unfortunately, we'll have to take him to court, which will cost money, which means your premium going to go up. And that's the end of the situation. And this is the 2nd time it happened. Yeah. And I ain't going to wait to happen the 3rd time. So if you guys ain't going to step in, I'll sort out the situation.
Let's take it a step at a time, yeah? So my bit is obviously I've got enough information now. I'm going to go crime the ASB. You need to get in contact with, so basically you need to go onto the online portal and report the RTC on there. So then what that will be is the traffic will investigate it then, because I can't investigate it.
I have no answers in the last time.
Yeah, well I know, but...
So we took the step. So I'm asking, I'm going to take the step, and what then?
Then that I can't get involved then. So that will go then.
So this is like a meta in between me and him basically. Just resolve the situation yourself. Yeah. Because I'm not blaming you. Yeah. I'm telling you I went through the steps. Yeah. Till today, from February,
Can you definitely not see a registration plate on that?
On the CCTV, no.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a clear in the car because there's no wheel.
What they should be doing then is they'll see your CCTV, even though it doesn't have a registration plate. They should be doing house-to-house trawls for CCTV to see if either neighbourhood team or it would be the traffic, sorry, because they'll be doing the investigation.
But nobody did it till now, and that's 4 months.
For the other one. Yeah. Same
situation. Exactly the same.
Exactly the same, but let's just take it one step at a time, because you never know. Someone might have CCTV showing them coming from their house.
Look, I spoke with a guy who lives next to them. He's got CCTV, and you can see the reg over there as well. It's obviously the car. Yeah, because there's 3 houses. So one of the house was the camper van. That's the owner of all 3 houses behind the gates. Yeah. And 2 of them are rental, what he's renting to those people. Yeah, so we went there yesterday. He showed us his CCTV. You can clearly see it's the car coming from the drive because he lived there. But you can't see the registration. Yeah, but what more evidence do you need? Or how the system works when there's a car with no wheel and nobody investigating like what happened? Maybe he ran someone down and he just ran away and the car's there.
His argument could be, I took the wheel off.
With the hub, it's broken. It's not like taken off. No. It's ripped and bumper is damaged, wing is damaged, doors are damaged. So that's not an argument. I took the wheel off. That car is fucked. Yeah. It's fucked after accident.
We know that. It's just proving it, isn't it?
What do you mean proving it? Like, that's a proof. The car's damaged.
No, but there's no CCTV. The CCTV of it, but because it hasn't got the VRM on it, that's what we call them VRMs.
You know, at this conversation, you're just proving me. If I just gonna run off and will be telling you story of my life that I didn't done anything and blah 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 blah, I can just get away with it.
It's not that. I'm just saying because police are based off evidence. If there's not enough evidence on something, then we can't go ahead with it. If you go to the courts and you stand up in court and they say, "What evidence do you have?" and you say, "I just know it's them because they've come from that house."
But it's not like...
They're going to say, but what evidence do you have that it's their car that happened at that point? And if you say that...
It was obvious accident.
I get that. But if there's no CCTV to show the wheel physically coming off at that moment in time...
Yeah, but nobody has a CCTV like that. You can see the registration in night time and see the wheel coming off.
That's what I mean.
So basically we are hopeless here. Yeah, because I'm literally giving up reporting this and I'm just going to get it sorted myself.
What do you mean get sorted?
Sorted myself. Like, you know, because I'm hopeless and I believe everybody else is hopeless. Yeah, so obviously, you know, I have already 2 cars write-off and I'm going to be waiting until my...
Is there no Dudley Council CCTV on this road?
It's not my job. What should I do? Be really?
No, I'm just asking if you know.
I don't know.
Because if there is,
I don't know. I'm paying taxes to have justice. Yeah, and I'm reporting everything. I have a guy walking down the road next to our workshop with a gun. I reported it. Yeah, I see something dodgy. I reported it. Because of our report, the West Midland Police caught a wheat farm, 700 plants next to the workshop where we've been, and so on and so on. Yeah, I'm doing my business as citizens. But what I'm getting back is I'm down by 2 cars, and now I'm getting worried that if I'm going to walk on the road, my wife going to walk on the road, she's just going to hit by the car, and we will end up in the same situation. There's not enough CCTV evidence. She was run by down the car. It's a word against his word, and obviously we don't have the CCTV, so unfortunately, well, she's broken, her neck's broken and everything, but it's just, it is what it is. That's what I'm feeling at the moment. Yeah, because you telling me, and I know exactly what's going on. Soon as nobody gets hurt, nobody's doing investigation. Literally zero give a unfortunately. Yeah. Soon as somebody gonna get killed, you're gonna apply 5 helicopters. You'll be running around 70 million houses, getting all the CCTV, and that's what I'm calling proper investigation. What we can do now is a prevention not to do that, and somebody don't have to die.
That is what we want to do, but I can't do that.
So who's gonna do it? Because I ain't gonna do it. That's not my job.
It's the traffic investigation. So like I said, you need.
But
to
they didn't done anything last time.
I know that's the only way we can go forward.
So, but we're not getting forward.
Okay.
Because I already did it.
I can't do anything with that. Okay. You've got to speak to them about it. Okay.
Okay. I did.
Okay. Well, that's what you need to speak to them again because it's happened again. But why I'm here today is mainly because you reported the ASB as well. I'm a PCSO. Okay. There's only certain limitations that I have.
So if I will be calling you guys on the 101 every second day that they're smoking weed in the car, will somebody gonna come down eventually?
Your local neighbourhood team should.
Should?
Yes.
I'm asking if they will.
I don't know them.
There we go.
I don't know them.
So basically, we are going in around, and I'm telling you, this is not a problem what's happening in the last 2 months. The guys live here 7 years, and they're moving out, and he worked for the borough council.
Okay, let's just take it one step at a time, okay? Because we are just going to go round in circles. Let's take it one step at a time. I will crime the ASB. I will put in there that it's constantly happening. I'll stress it, okay? And then someone will be in contact about it. There'll be regular patrols. People will be going up and down from house to house for CCTV trawls or intel trawls, and they'll build a case, okay? That's the best I can give you right now, okay?
Okay.
Yeah? Okay, so all the weed smokers are coming from that house?
59, 57.
Both of them,
Those two, yeah.
And how many is there in there?
There's definitely 2 females, and the older kids are smoking weed as well, and they're like 13, 14.
Okay.
Yeah, so also, like, they don't do, like, drug tests in school, or how this is actually happening, like, in small weed and going to school and stuff.
It's more common than you think. We've got loads of cases against it.
I know, but it's like, if you're gonna let it go, yeah, those kids gonna be dumb like fuck. I mean, they are already dumb like fuck anyways, but what they gonna grow like? They'll be like, what, weed growers, cocaine dealers? When's the limit to stop this?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, we work with Cranston. I don't know if you've heard of it before. No, so usually instead of, with kids that are smoking weed and that, instead of just arresting them and that, making them go down that way, making them feel like criminals, we refer them to Cranston, where they have to attend, they have to go to like counselling and stuff for taking the drugs, and 9 times out of 10 it does work. I
mean, I'm that kind of a guy. When I saw the kids rocking down the machete, I went out as the only neighbour, and tell them, like, guys, what are you doing? Like, what, you want to kill someone? You're going to go to jail? Or what's the plan? With, like, what's going on? So they were like, okay, they went home. But that's like 1 out of 200 people going to come out and tell them something. Because if you see a 13-year-old crawling a machete down the road, like, So if you have my details, just send whatever, we'll see how that goes. Obviously, I'm going to try to contact my insurance company.
Contact with the council as well. Because let the ASB team know, because they'll have a separate investigation on top of the police one. It helps, trust me, it definitely helps when you get the council involved as well.
I have no answer from them, so...
It's worth a shot though, isn't it?
Yeah. Dudley Borough Council, I send them an email, like, this is happening.
Give them a call or something like that, just say to them, like, they're smoking weed constantly. I've informed the police. Once I've crimed it, I'll give you the crime reference number so you can give that to Dudley Council so then they know that the police are involved. Okay?
Let's try. Zero hopes.
I'm sorry, I can't help more at this time, okay?
Okay.
But like I said, one step at a time, yeah?
We'll see.
Okay. Right, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care, yeah? Buddy. No a máme po stretnutí s pánom policajtkou. To na to tak funguje, že prídu až k vám domov. To je taký, jakže McDonald's, že si objednáte, ak vám príde. Len škoda, že tí policajti sú tu takí bezmocní, až by som povedal, že úplne na nič ľudia, pretože znova sa stala situácia, kde mne voľado rozbil auto, susedovi voľado rozbil auto a není nikto kompetentný, kto by riešil situáciu, že idem zaklopať na dvere, idem sa spýtať, že kto je majiteľ auta, kto šoféroval a tak ďalej a tak ďalej a tak ďalej, čož ma vytáča tu nepríčetná. Ja som túto informáciu poskytol len nášmu susedovi, čo má toho Vauxhallika alias oplíka rozbitého a on to bere akože dosť tak ťažko, pretože to auto, čo on má rozbité, tak to je po jeho rodičoch, ktorí mu umreli a on to auto má tak, že si ho akože chce nehať na spomienku a je teraz rozbité a je taký smutný z toho. No ja to auto nemám ani ponikom a som z toho tiež smutný, pretože znova musím zabíjať môj drahocenný čas a energiu a riešiť feťákov a fetky a opitých ľudí a nezmyselné vyjadrovania sa od poisťovní a tak ďalej a tak ďalej. Toto video nie je o tom, že volá do plače, len natáčame znova, ak sa veci majú, aby ste vedeli, že jak aj iné veci sa môžu stať a čo ešte musím riešiť popri tom, že ideme na garáž a niečo spraviť a video a papiere a vybaviť a priniesť a odniesť. Ale ja zase vravím, že každá situácia je navolačo dobrá. Vždycky sa dá z každej situácie niečo vyťažiť, sa to nejako vykryštalizuje. A v tomto prípade sa vykryštalizovala tak vec, že keby sa to stalo iba mne, že v tom nikto iný nie je zapletený, tak by som asi ostal si riešiť situáciu po svojom, ktorá by nebola veľmi šťastná a možno by sa tá situácia eskalovala až do nejakých nepríjemných vecí. Ale keďže som v tom není aktuálne sám a je v tom mierne namočený aj náš sused o 3 domy ďalej, tak ja som mu povedal, že kto to bol, čo to bol, ukázal som mu zábery, čo ste videli a on mi povedal, že tie 2 domy, ktoré sú tam dole, tie 2 problémové domy, kde bývajú títo fešáci, že oni sú tam v nájme. Čo som ja vedel, ale čo on ešte vie, pretože pánko tam býva roky rokúce, je, že ten dom, ktorý je na začiatku tej brány, lebo tam za bránou sú 3 domy, tak to je majiteľ všetkých tých 3 domov a on im to rentuje, alebo respektíve prenajíma. Takže boli sme za pánom majiteľom sa ho spýtať, že ako sa má, čo robí a tak ďalej a tak ďalej. Dospeli sme nejakému spoločnému názoru po určitej konverzácii, že tí ľudia sú problémoví a on z toho tiež nie je nadšený, že ich tam má a tak ďalej a tak ďalej a tak ďalej. Až nakoniec teda s nádychom a výdychom povedal, že joj, ale je to veľký problém takých ľudí vyhodiť a joj, a koho tam ja dám. Tak som ho uistil, že v prípade, že treba robiť nejaké nutné kroky, vypisovať listy, aby mu chodil oficiálne sťažnosť, sa dá zariadiť takáto vec. A už nájomníkov by sme mu tam nejakých našli, hlavne slušných ľudí. Tí, čo teraz idete písať koment, že máme my predať dom a máme sa odsťahovať, tak ja sa nejdem určite kvôli nejakým sockám sťahovať, pretože tá ulica, kde my bývam, je úplne mega super. Všetci ľudia, tam je možno dokopy, ja neviem, 100 domov a tieto 2, čo sú na konci, sú problémové. Takže nejdem sa ja sťahovať z dobrej ulice kvôli 2 tegešom preč. Takže to vôbec nepripadá do úvahy. A budeme to riešiť takým spôsobom, že budeme sa snažiť vyhodiť týchto ľudí z tých nájomných domov, pretože ja som si myslel, že oni sú tam v Borough Council, akože v mestských domoch. Potom sa teda vykryštalizovalo, že sú to súkromné domy a nakoniec sme našli majiteľa tých domov. Takže asi si myslím osobne, že skončím s Cuprou tak, že si ju budem musieť opraviť za vlastné. Čiže to asi budem ja musieť opraviť. lebo nechcem do poisťovne znova volať, pretože s pasatom to dopadlo tak, že po poslaní všetkých dokumentov, všetkých videí, všetkých fotiek a tak ďalej mi bolo povedané, že nie je to dostačujúci dôkaz, že to auto do mňa nabúralo, pretože na tej kamere je síce vidno, že je toto auto, ale nie je vidno ešpézetku. Takže inak povedané, keď v Anglicku niekoho zrazíte a neuvidia vašu ešpézetku, tak vás nikto nebude stíhať za to. Samozrejme je to blud, pretože v Anglicku, keď niekoho zrazíte, tak tu vyšľú 100 policajných helikoptér, ponorky, lode a všetko možné, aby vás dolapili. Jediná smutná vec na tom je, že podľa mňa 90% takýchto situácií sa dá prevenčne riešiť, že keby chodili títo degeši na tých Peugeotkách a Toyotkách riešiť to, že niekto nahlási niekoho, že požíva drogy a sedí v aute a vykuruje marihuanu a potom si ešte chlap dá 2 piva a nikto nepríde a potom taký človek šoféruje, tak vlastne sa prevenčne nepredišlo k tomu, že taký človek niekoho zrazí. Dneska to boli plechy, zajtra to môžu byť nohy a je to také smutné, že je to až tak, jak to je. Ale keďže ja som človek, ktorý nechce ísť do basy, tak budeme tie veci riešiť čo najviac legálnou cestou a čo najviac legálne, aby sa hlavne nám nič nestalo. A znova vás budem informovať, že ako to celé dopadlo. Takže toľko z videa, čo sa týka, že rozbitá Cupra, prišli policajti, ktorí neurobili ani prd makovi. Ale ako vrajím, všetko zlé je na volačo dobré a budeme bojovať s našou situáciou nešťastnou. A my ideme s Eričkom do roboty, ideme niečo natočiť, niečo spraviť a vidíme sa pri ďalšom videu. Majte sa zatiaľ krásne a čaute.